So, to carry on with the story of the house viewing, we sent our friends the videos and pictures, but they remained undecided. So with the help of a very accommodating estate agent, we went back for another look. I remember when we first came over looking at properties, we'd get back to England and look through the photos we'd taken and wished we'd taken more. I think it's good advice to take as many pictures as possible because there are always things that you forget, and popping back over to another country is difficult and expensive. So yes, take as many as you can. I know we all have very differing thoughts about what looks like a decent property and what doesn't. I know that we've learned so much renovating our house, and Steve has a great eye for spotting problems as well as what is sound. This property has 4 good things about it. 1, it's on mains drains. So many properties that are in need of renovation have old fosse septiques or cesspits that need to be brought up to date to conform with today's regulations. But not this one. 2, the roof has been renewed and is in good shape. Roofs are expensive things, and so this is a really good sign. 3, the electricity is mostly up to date. Again, this is another thing that a lot of old properties require. But there are only a few switches that need replacing, so there's light and heat. Number 4 is that there is a shower room completely working, so although rudimentary, perfectly usable, and therefore the house is habitable, for those who don't mind roughing it a bit. So to go over things, the house was one property, but has been divided up into separate buildings used as holiday homes. The same family has owned it for over 100 years, which is quite incredible. There are 2 rooms downstairs each and a vast loft space, so pretty much the same as ours was when we first saw it. The house itself is set back off the road with 2 acres of land to the front and side. The property attached is actually a workshop and is owned by the local mayor. Her son comes regularly to cut the lawns and to feed the chickens, which are housed in a huge run at the end of the garden. It's all separated with a rickety old fence. The house faces east, which means that the sun comes up and shines into the kitchen and then sets in a fiery blaze over the tops of the trees to the rear. Perfect! The village itself is set about 10 minutes from us with a small restaurant, a beautiful church and a post office, together with the inevitable Marie. A splendid property indeed. Steve and I both agreed that had it been on the market when we bought ours, it would have been a very close contender. I absolutely love the fact that it is down its own private road and off the main drag into the village. There is a spacious workshop at the side with a curious secret room at the back. Intriguing. So this is the barn, lovely nice honeysuckle there. So this is looks like it's been added on at some stage because it's breeze block, but you could, anything could be done with that.
Well, this has been sort of rough rendered, this part, hasn't it? So
yeah.
It was done
so this is like the little. Well, I don't know what they've said it was going to be, but it's a big space. But you could make this into whatever you wanted.
Better with the lights on.
Yeah, it's not that dark anyway, actually. Funnily enough. Sorry, I'm going so fast.
Good space.
Oh, there's a bread oven in the corner.
Good space for a workshop, isn't it?
And then behind that, apparently, is a mystery room that you can't get into. So, yeah.
That's a good room. And there's power in here.
There's power in here.
Electric and...
Yeah, because you just put the lights on.
So this is the other side of the wood wall, which I don't know whether I'd keep it or not. This does divide the 2 big rooms upstairs, but this up here is beautiful. Cement floor up here, and it's dusty and dirty and it needs a good sweep up, but I tell you what, I've lived in worse. Nice stonework. Roof looks really good inside this half. Really good. No black marks, no damp patches, no nothing. That looks absolutely sound as a pound. Beams are all nice and dry and high, like ours. I mean, that is, I can't even reach that. No, that's quite high up. So this up here has already got some little roof lights in, and the back half of the roof is quite new. It's the front half, the whole back half of the house has had a new roof on the back. It's the front, mainly over house number 1. You could see sunlight out through it in places, but then you could with ours when we bought it. But yeah, so this room here could be absolutely stunning. 2 or 3 bedrooms up here, and then big bathroom or something the other side. Could be great.
So we sent more pictures to our friends, but it wasn't for them, sadly.
Okay, so guess where we're off to? Where are we off to, darling?
No, we're not going to tell you yet. It's all a surprise.
It's a surprise, but we're off to somewhere. We'll update you in a minute. Right, we are recording. So, where are we?
Surprise!
Yes! Huge surprise.
Can you believe it? We can't.
No, we can't believe it, and we can't believe that we're doing this again.
Yeah, starting from scratch. Oh my goodness. But I don't know, well, you've seen from all the gorgeous pictures, we just absolutely fell in love with it. And it is the most beautiful house. It's in the most beautiful surroundings. And we had vision immediately. And it's been, we are a little later now, so we're well advanced now. But we won't show you straight away, obviously.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
But the thing was that we put in an offer, and it was accepted, and then
Bit of a crazy offer.
yeah, well, it couldn't be a big offer. But then I went off to Australia, Steve went off to England, so it was sort of left, and it seemed to happen like that, that suddenly we owned this house. So yeah, got back and it was ours.
Yeah. So quite often transactions here can take a very, very long time. Months and months and months is not unheard of. Sometimes a year or even more sometimes. But because we were in no hurry, we're very impatient, but because we were in no particular hurry to get this, of course this went through in about 5 weeks. So
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a chain or anything, and as I said in the vlog, they've owned this one family have owned this property for over 100 years. Just one family.
More than nearly 200 years.
Nearly 200 years.
1830.
Oh my gosh. So that means we are the second owners of this property
in 190
years. So it's absolutely crazy. And the lovely proprietors gave us a little history of the house and some old photographs of when he was 18.
Yeah.
Black and white pictures
with
and
his,
everything.
With his great-grandfather.
Yeah. So there's lots of history here, and we're just so looking forward to unravelling it all.
Which we will tell you about in upcoming vlogs.
In due course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, can you believe it? We really still can't. We had no thought that we would ever do this again, but we just absolutely tombe amore with this little house. Le petit no, it's not a dog. It's not a dog.
It's also not a little
it's
house.
It's a big house.
It's about half as big again as Le Bouge.
Yeah.
So.
But so, anyway, wish us luck.
Yeah.
and come along on this journey with us, which should be great.
Like and subscribe and all that clever stuff.
Absolutely.
And come with us on this new, incredible, final
we hope
house restoration. I'm not doing another one after this one.
No.
But at least this one's got a good roof.
Anyway, cheers to you.
Okay.
Cheers to us.
We'll see you next time.
Yes. So, what a crazy and most unexpected thing to have happened. But come along and see what happens on Of France and England, Will We Succeed? A New Beginning. À bientôt!